Hello everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart84, and an unexpected tasting video. I actually filmed this on the 11th of July, not sure when it will go out, and this is a breba fig from my in-grounds unknown variety of fig tree, and I actually picked it because I know it's not a peak ripeness. I noticed it, I just looked up and noticed it had wasps starting to land on it. Now I could have put a mesh bag around it, but it seemed to be reasonably soft. The neck was starting to shrink a bit, although it's not cracking, so I've got a feeling this might be quite edible in size, although interestingly this fig's probably a quarter of the size of some of the breba figs that it's got on it that are still developing. So we'll, for the sake of documentation, we'll do a quick weight measurement on it, see what it weighs. So we'll do it in ounces first. Just 2 ounces, which is 58 grams. I wouldn't be surprised if the other ones on the tree aren't 120, 130 grams. I mean, they're huge in comparison, but I think this is going to be edible despite the fact that it's still small compared to the others, and it's not cracking and doesn't look ripe. I can't see any sort of liquid coming out of the end of it, but I think it's going to be okay. So what I'm going to do is flip the camera around, and we'll open it up and have a look inside, see what we think. Phew, I haven't checked the temperature, but it is scorching hot today. I wouldn't be surprised if it's not about 30 odd degrees. I'm actually at home, which is quite unusual during the week because I've got Sky engineers coming in to fix my television because it hasn't worked for months. I don't watch much television, so it hasn't really been an issue, but I thought it was time to look at it. So I thought if this fig's good enough for the wasps, then I'm thinking it might be good enough for me. So let's just open up and have a look. Said it's not a large fig, but if we can cut it, it's pretty soft, so it's not easy to cut. That looks all right to me. It's slightly, little bit of tiny dry area at the bottom, which is quite often an indication of a slightly underdeveloped fig. But to be honest, the colour looks nice. It looks nice and juicy. It hasn't got a hollow area in the middle, probably because it's a smaller fig, which sometimes has the sugars and syrups collect in it. But I mean, really, it looks in pretty perfect condition. There's no sap on it at all. Let's see. Yeah, it's really nice. Skin's very soft. You can eat the skin. Hasn't got any blemishes on the skin anyway. Sometimes slightly smaller figs are better, because don't get a surplus of chewy bits in the middle, but that is a really nice fig. You know, sometimes I prefer them smaller because I don't like to eat large, because some people just eat loads of figs. I'm not really a large quantity of fig eater, so it suits me fine to have one this size. This is just a nice size to have maybe 1 or 2. That's it. I know people will sit down and eat 7 or 8, but that's not for me. It's got a lovely colour to it, typical what I call nice fig shape, and I'm actually going to climb up on a ladder and bag a few figs that are on the tree, because it'd be a shame to have the wasps grab them. I've already seen a couple that the wasps have been eating, which well beyond saving. They've virtually stripped them. Sometimes I think they might get pecked by the birds first, and then the wasps obviously detect the sort of sweetness or syrupiness and get attracted to them, rather like they've been eating my mulberries. So it's an unknown variety. Never have worked out what it is, despite people's best efforts to try and guess. It's definitely not a brown turkey. Leaves are totally wrong and the fig looks wrong. It also ripens much too early for a brown turkey. Most of its brebas normally come in July, and then it does normally produce main crop figs, and they tend to come in about sort of early to late October, depending on the weather, and it does produce some main crop figs. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you found that of interest. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. You can share the video, of course, if you think anybody would like to see that you can grow figs in the UK. And remember to click on the bell if you want to know when new videos come out. I'll see you all soon. Brett out for now.